Hello, friends, mothers and fuckers.
Yay!
How are you on today? I told y'all that we were going to do things a little bit different in regards to how we do our contents and setups and shows and shits and whatnots. So to give these motherfuckers they just do, and not only give them they just do, we now have our segment called Celebrity Bullshit. On today, we're going to be getting into it, what these motherfuckers been up to, the most recent topics, the most talked about at hand at the moment, and give our spiel on, talk a little shit, give our opinion, period. As always, I am your host at Head Doll in Charge. We got Looking That For That Tiny. And of course, we got Hot and Bothered.
Get it how you wanna, you still won't find it.
Still won't find it. Hot and Bothered 88, a.k.a. Milan.
Do whatever makes you feel better.
Whatever falls off the tongue better,
baby.
baby. You won't find it. Please stop inboxing me.
In the dictionary next to incognito, it is
right
Milan.
Here. Do it. What's the face? The signature, hit it. Bing. That's me. Untouchable. Like the mob.
Not the mob. You heard. What mob?
Milan Graziano. She in it. Anyway, but let's talk this shit about these people. Now, the very first thing that we're going to touch on, I have got to say, has got to be some entirely crazy, messy shit. Now, it first popped off with an alleged text message that was received from Mr. Future stating that a young man's mother was a hoe. Now, of course, we know that that's not something that you want to text your children. Text them good night. How was your day? Keep your grades up at school. Not your mother's a hoe. So, of course, when we see that, damn Future, we know you fucked up. We ain't know you but that fucked up. But it is still alleged. And now, even more alleged, because Brittany is nuts. She is doing everything she can to not look credible. And I don't know if she knows she's doing it, but it's not giving. So she decides to release a fucking recording that didn't have nothing to do with the situation at hand, because you came in with the plight about this damn man not being a good father and him doing and saying off the wall, out of the pocket shit. So we're thinking when you say, oh, don't make me drop the audio, don't make me drop the this, that, and the third, we're thinking it's going to be some shit about him being a terrible father, him being rude to the child,
trying to get some coochie.
Something, because that's what you're saying he's doing. You come with the bullshit.
I don't look at Joy as somebody like I look at you. Joy was me and Joy always been friends, super cool. Like, people don't even know that me and her was just always been super cool, to the point where we still could be cool right now. I don't look at her like somebody I love. I never loved her like that. She know that I never loved her. I never been like told her I love you. You know what I'm saying? I never told this girl. I never told Joy I love you, but we had a good ass friendship. You know what I mean? I ain't never said I love her like that. I love you.
That was my first time hearing it in the recording where he said she know that. And like I told you, I don't feel like she was ever looking for him to be the knight in shining armor with the rose and the chocolates. I feel like they knew what they were. They knew what they was doing, unprotected or protected. They knew what they was doing. So I don't feel like she was ever really looking for him to be.
Did Joy even go through all of that bullshit that everybody else
She
went
literally, a while ago, she made she was answering questions of her fans and made it very clear that she does not have any of her children's father on child support. She do what she got to do for her kids. Like you were saying earlier when we was having our discussion about our topics. A woman is going to do whatever she fucking got to do for her children. And that's the energy that we're getting from Joy. Right. Brittany, on the other hand, has to make it clear how terrible of a father this man is. Oh, he don't do, he don't give, he don't be. The stigma of him being a terrible father is already out. Right. And we honestly can only go off of what these women are saying. That's all we can go off of, because we don't fucking know this man. We don't have enough information because he's very private.
Just put the man on child support and shut up.
If it's that serious.
Just put the man on child support and shut up.
If it's that fucking serious. And I know at the end of the day, that's not a relationship. Child support is not a relationship, and that's understandable.
But if the main thing that you're fussing about is
him not
giving funds, then just put him on child support and shut up.
Just because, like, clearly you want something to argue about. Because
you girl,
if he's not doing it, which is sad. Okay, shame on him. at the end of the day, it's school clothes, and school clothes are not expensive. I'm sorry.
And then went so far as to bring another woman
into it
for nothing.
To justify it. And it's like, okay. But they say that she's supposed to be messing with some football players, so that's why he probably like found out. And maybe that's why he texted his son,
Say go ask your mama
and all that. But at the same time, okay, Future, that's
another like we were talking about
take
earlier.
The high road, who cares? You think was Sierra going back and forth with this man
Absolutely
on the internet?
not.
She
They
changed her
handled
whole
their business
son
in the
name
court.
to Russell.
She got married. She had two other
more kids.
Like,
and is living. That's what I'm saying. Joy, same way. You don't hear this woman out here making no big
She be too
whoop
busy
about
on
none of
TikTok
her.
with her
She be
daughter.
doing what she have to fucking do.
She
You know
be
how
on
much
TikTok with her
commentary
daughter
she can
having
have,
fun,
girl.
taking the kids
TikToks,
out,
dancing with Shy,
like, they
being
have-
fine as hell. Brittany, you
I'm
could
telling you.
never. And they're offering up these little side sap ass apologies.
yeah.
Like, I didn't want to start no beef. Bitch, you knew what you was doing when
You knew you was
released
gonna
that
wreck the
audio.
internet when you did that.
Who does that affect more than anything? Not to
Exactly.
mention, Joy is 2-3 babies ago, 2 relationships ago. He has been in 2 public relationships
Since then.
after Joy. So the point of you
But
even
what I'm
releasing
saying
that
is,
was
with
She
the-
know that
with
because
the
her
Joy-
ass went and bought that same damn skirt. And I'm just, she is so aggravating. She do the most for attention. It's like whenever you not getting your just due.
What
whenever,
skirt?
Destiny Dior had on like some really like little cute outfit. The white, it was like a white like V-cut like bathing suit. And then she had like this little netted yellow skirt. Within the next few days, here come Brittany with the same skirt on, showing her ass to the camera. Made some little wild ass caption, and then, oh, this wasn't to us. Like, girl, you do everything for attention.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Everything you do is to get some type of look, some type of comment, some type of something. Because for you to put out there, and I know it was you. I don't need nobody to come. No, I know it was her. For you to put out there talking about how this man was outside of your apartment while he was dating Des. Oh, he was outside my apartment looking for me, and then go back and say, oh, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't know he was even there, blah, blah. And it's like, you're doing everything you can to be relevant.
I don't know about that one, though.
I do. I feel like you, girl.
Some random girl tweeted, I just saw Future and Brittany in my apartment complex.
But see, that's the thing. I don't feel like it's
But
random.
They
Don't
both
you remember?
have houses, so it's like, why would they be in an apartment complex?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it was a conversation that Kim Kardashian had where she said that when she was in the beginning and she was trying to get her shit on,
she would call paparazzi
She would
and
call
stuff like
papa. So that's not unheard of for bitches to look for clout.
True.
All I need is some little random bitch to say something for me to be able to come in and be like, oh, that's not true. No pictures, please.
Not even that. I think it's just because she talks on too much, and it's like
She,
everybody
so
else.
it's
is
like
minding
you're
their
not
business.
credible.
She tried to take this whole like I'm a boss, I mind my business,
And
I'm a
you're
mom
not.
first, and
Deleted page, having
But
ass
you-
heifer.
quick to run to the internet. Like even if he did text her, your mom is a hoe. Deal with that between y'all.
Y'all.
At that point, you know what? I'm done talking to this.
Because
man.
now
I
Mama
have nothing
Future done
else to say.
commented.
I have nothing else to say. But you to get on the internet and doing all this extra stuff, it's just like, it just don't. What are we supposed to do?
Exactly. Girl.
Besides
what are we doing
being
with
y'all business when y'all say stuff like, look what this man just told me. Like, call the police.
And now everybody interested in your business, and now the next day you want to be like, I just wish people would leave me and my family alone. No, you
No,
don't.
you want us to bother you,
No, you
Shade
don't.
Room.
Right. No, you don't. No, you don't. You definitely want us to have a conversation, but
That's exactly
I
what
said
you
I
want.
said it like it's over. Like,
and it's
like,
not.
what? But
Thank
that's
God
just,
Joy
she
didn't respond.
Exposed her character. And
She
it's just like,
definitely did, but she been a
it's
messy,
not giving
ratty
Virgo.
bitch.
It's not giving Virgo.
You couldn't have paid me to believe she was a Virgo because it's
It's
just
not giving Virgo.
girl, not at all.
And she clearly don't have no real friends. Cause how are you friends with Ming and you post something like that? Ming?
Because when I tell you PR be on my ass,
None of your friends? Cheyenne,
mine.
the realtor who be hanging out with
Shit.
her.
she
Hello,
don't say it
Barbie.
to you.
She don't got that many friends. So
Y'all don't be on my. I don't do PR shit.
Girl, bye.
Not on my side.
You had to delete that when you said that girl had that black bath water. You had yeah. Busted 2 damn o'clock in the morning when you be
Okay, yeah.
So
She did.
yeah,
That was that one time.
exactly. So like
Okay.
Crump, where are your friends? Where's your support? Like, you a business.
In my defense, guys, the bathwater was black.
It was. But I be wanting to talk plenty shit. I be wanting to say plenty of shit. Girl, DarkSkinnedDoll page, we want to go the fuck off. But why we can't do that? Because we got shit we trying to do.
And y'all gonna go back and look at it, bring it up 10 years from now when we blow up and we ain't got time.
We ain't got time for that shit. That's why I'm grateful for the Facebook memories. Y'all keep showing me all the shit I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of. So you can't never say, you ain't gonna cancel me, damn it. I walk away when I'm ready. And that's it. But yeah, pretty please go to hell. Anyway, moving forward. Simon tried to tell us, but we ain't want to listen. We were so focused on Portia being a little terrible friend, as we said. But at the same time, Portia said, just because I sit by a bitch and eat lunch does not make her my friend.
And y'all tried to attack me because I said Portia didn't do nothing wrong.
We should attack you again.
She didn't.
Because, I mean, clearly the marriage was indeed failing, but I'm still a firm believer in until it's done.
You're not my friend.
But not even on some friendship, like just moral. I'm not dealing with a married nigga.
It's just kind of hypocritical that Fallon tried to throw her under the bus when she was sleeping with the help and getting pregnant by the help.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying, you can't fuss about your husband cheating and you cheating in his own house. How? You cheating in his own house.
They getting separated though. It's different if he's married, he's still in his marriage. But if they're getting separated legally, I mean, there's.
So you don't feel like you should? Damn, you didn't want to wait till the ink dry on the paper.
What does that mean?
She ain't wait till the ink dry to get pregnant.
What does that mean? That means what? You no longer have to.
You're officially divorced.
Man, you could be mentally and emotionally divorced though.
Absolutely.
So who cares if we had to sign this paperwork real quick because we have to go by the system.
I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying.
The whole situation is weird. I hope everyone stays happy and is happy. It looked like Portia's gonna be happy for a good little minute because she seems happy. I can't say the same thing for Fallon because she fumbled the bag.
She definitely did, child. Because even in the video where he was saying, when she was revealing that she was pregnant,
he just sat there.
Looked like he didn't know what he was
a deer caught in the headlight.
Like a college student.
He does. Is he? He looks young. He looks like a baby.
A college student who delivers pizzas.
And it's not to me. It's the fact that in the beginning y'all definitely denied doing anything and that y'all was just friends, and now you're pregnant and y'all together. It's just not making any sense.
You didn't just get pregnant, Fallon.
Lord have mercy.
The bullshit.
It's like if you're gonna be out here playing the damn victim all over the internet, the least you could do is not confirm the receipts we done got eons ago.
But she talked too much the whole time, doing all that press, vlogging about it on YouTube.
Knowing you wrong, girl, you would have had to find
been quiet.
me, girl. What?
So all y'all owe Simon an apology.
I ain't apologizing for shit.
Simon and y'all talk.
Cause I meant it when I said it.
But just still, everybody.
I meant it when I said it.
Simon was right. He told us that she was out here doing her thing.
She cheated on me. So like he said, she cheated on me. So,
but
and y'all know when you cheat on a man, but when you cheat on a man, it's
very hurtful. But I guess I'm still a firm believer. Okay, you can do your thing. If you went out and did your thing, okay, cool. Now we know that we're not doing this, so we working to remove ourselves. But me personally, I wouldn't be dealing with nobody until my divorce was actually final. Just because that's just how I feel about it. I wouldn't be messing with nobody until I was actually fully divorced.
That's because if you got cheated on though. If you got cheated on, you gonna wait to get back active because I just wouldn't feel comfortable doing anything just as of yet because I'm still married to somebody. Especially if we're in that stature of people. Oh, and they did it. Oh, she's still married to this man and she was this, that, and the third. Or she messing with this man and he still got a wife. Regardless, separated don't mean divorce. I hear this shit all the time.
They're going to do that all the time, anytime. The only thing that would make me wait is legal issues.
That's
like if
saying.
I get caught cheating, I got to pay you.
Some shit.
Like I got to pay you for pain and suffering because during the separation, I cheated. Like it's just too much.
I mean, now, if you can keep your sneaky link on the low, y'all do that. But me personally, I would just, I'm going to make sure I get all my just desserts and just hold off. But it is what it is. Yeah, so congrats, Fallon, with your nasty is. Portia,
keep keeping on.
Y'all Y'all talked about Portia. Portia living a good life. Her baby daddy don't care.
Yeah, she is.
She was gonna live a good life regardless of what we said. Anyways, Portia. But we just saying, we still don't agree with the action. It doesn't change. It doesn't change that we don't still agree. Sitting in we have a more clear understanding of the situation at this point, but you still sat in my face. You act like you didn't know who the fuck I was.
But keep
you
in mind,
came to my house. Like
recordings, though they record these shows damn near a year before they come out. So even though we just saw like, oh my gosh, she was at her house and the news broke,
they probably
ain't dealt with each other. Exactly. And then y'all know divorces can take a long time.
They do.
That's why you said so. You gonna wait?
That's what I'm saying. You wait 2 years, a year for some paper.
Milan said she belonged to the streets,
and he cheated on you. Not saying y'all okay. We coming to agreement. We want to get divorced.
Like, no, he did you wrong.
Cheated on you. Yeah, exactly.
So your hair in the wind and the bins.
I'll see you at the signing.
Not the signing.
Yeah, with the lawyers present.
Period. Floor length. We doing this.
We ready.
Come on, Charles. Hey. I got shit to do. Girl. That's crazy, but yeah. Here's what it is. Congrats, Fallon, on your pregnancy, Portia. Congrats on the come up, honey. Because
Portia got a good
the life is to be lived, period.
Daddy rich, husband rich.
Girl, listen. Well-rounded. Look, I think that's why she just left this. She just left.
I don't need it.
Yeah, she did.
I don't need it.
My ugly.
But they said she's about to get her own show, so.
At this point, honey, you are walking tea. We need all of it. No. Get that bag. Meanwhile, Fallon out there sorting Pokemon cards and shit.
Doing YouTube videos.
Girl.
On low-budget cameras.
On today's episode of I Should Have Stayed with My Husband and Kept My Coochie Clothes. Girl. God bless. We're making slime.
With the glitter in it. It glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark. Are you excited, babe? Are you ready?
Just go get in the pool already.
Girl.
Just go get in the pool so I can look at you. Fuck it.
Period. Because, whoo, baby.
Dumb. What the fuck?
Your ass gonna be out here selling shake weights while Portia got a whole damn continent named after her.
Right. Trying to tell you.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Damn.
You got to be on your shit or you will allow another woman to come in and sit where you are sitting. I'm telling you.
They ain't gonna mind it, especially when they watch you fumble that shit. They gonna know exactly what not to do.
Don't teach a hoe how to treat you.
Exactly what not to do.
Lord have mercy. I beat bitches up though, so good luck. Anyway, the Scrappy versus Mammy situation. If you are a love and hip hopper, which my family definitely is, we try to keep up with them as much as possible. Number one, I was about to get into it about Infinity and Mendici, or as
can we?
As
we can't.
As Milan would say, Mencendez.
We can't.
Talking about, girl, I want to touch on it so bad. We gonna
squeeze in.
Oh, cause
just real quick.
Because what? You shouldn't have never adopted that girl. No, we on time. But was gonna speak on that because, girl, I just want to give a quick Yandy go to hell. And
you made a family decision without the head of the family.
Didn't you say that shit? That she adopted Infinity.
She made a family decision. But that's why he left her to give her the breaking news. And then people are so upset. But this is girl's husband. This her husband. And this is household. And he has valid reasons as to why he's uncomfortable.
You fought yourself in this situation. Then.
Absolutely.
You take.
And Infinity got to be her and move into that apartment if she want to stay around.
Situations where like the husband go buy a car without the wife knowing, and now y'all can't pay the bill, so she leave it up to you to figure out
what's going on. Yeah, because you fix it.
Because you made that decision.
Either you gonna get out there and grind, or you finna sell that motherfucking car.
Yeah,
and I'm not finna worry.
But my household not going down because of the decision that you made.
But that's the thing, though. She said it's not even about necessarily, because I understand that situation. At the end of the day, with that, it's being able to.
But you didn't think a lot of things through.
You did it, and my thing is
this man coming home from prison.
Why would you even be looking to adopt a child while you
Going through what
she
she's
just
going
needed.
through.
In my mind, she just needed something to occupy her time even more, even though she's gay.
Okay, so but even to the point of you ain't really.
But why would you
with a lawyer even look into the fact of what can happen with having somebody come out of?
Because why did they have to explain to you that a felon is not able to be like that's a stipulation for a person that you've adopted? You should have known. You get what I'm saying? You who out here fighting the police about rights and shit. How you not well versed on what's going on?
And that's something that I was
and
just
not
about
to mention
to say.
when you adopt a child, you unfortunately you do not get to pick and choose what that child has been through. Sorry, Mike. You don't get to choose what that child has been through. Clearly, the girl has gone through abandonment issues, and she honestly, even though she is growner than their kids, she's still a child mentally. Mm-hmm. She has a lot of stuff that she's going through and battling as a child mentally. You can be a grown ass kid. It's plenty of y'all walking around, plenty of you. So it's not far fetched for her to not have that mindset to be able to handle all this stuff. Now, granted, she said she's going to get on the internet and make this tell-all book. She's going to do all this shit. Cool. But how many times have we as kids said and did shit that might not be the greatest or the most commendable to our parents or about our parents? We've all done
that's a risk that they
shit.
can't take.
But at the same time, you took that risk when you invited that girl into your home.
Yeah. And that's why Mendices not wrong.
But at the same time, you are though.
Mendices isn't wrong.
But that's the thing. Like at the end of the day, whether you agree with her being invited into your home or not, that's still a child.
He's wrong because
you don't do that.
Where's your support? Okay, yeah,
exactly.
Yandy made that decision, but where's your support behind my decision? Like,
listen, spoken like women, they don't go to jail. Listen, when you go down the road,
who ain't been to jail?
Listen, when you
who ain't been to jail?
But
who ain't been fucked up though?
A whole. Like Mendici,
who ain't been fucked up
for
though?
an extended period of time.
Even if he did, he wasn't in a county jail. That man went to prison.
That nigga did time, dog. That's a different. The county jail and prison. That's two different things.
Let's go to the core of it.
When you come back home,
Yandy stole the opportunity for that girl to actually been fostered.
Thank you. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Yandy stole that for her
we're not
comparing. What I'm saying is, I don't feel like Mendices is wrong because
is not wrong.
He's not. That's what I'm explaining.
Yandy is wrong.
Yandy is wrong. Mendices isn't wrong because this man went to prison. When you go to prison,
looking wrong because he's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. She should have not.
This should have been handled.
She should have not adopted a child while I'm in the middle of
this. But that's my thing, though. You don't get to go back now. You did it.
So we in it.
So you in it now. And I be damned, because this is the same nigga who looked me in my face and told me if I got fucked up, you wouldn't know if you would be able to hold me down. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm talking about. You further showing me that you do not have my back. You cannot hold me down, and this is a marriage. But we ain't fucking. We're not cool.
We can say that
you my husband.
This is a marriage, but you made a decision that could potentially have affected my life and sent me back to prison without even thinking about me twice.
So that's what. So you take that shit up with your wife. Cuss her out.
And he did. Don't come now you got to deal with it.
But the thing is that you giving that energy to that little talking about, I didn't mean to do this, that, and third when I posted the picture. Granted.
You placed this man in an uncomfortable situation. People that go down the road and come back, they know that things have changed when they down there.
Absolutely.
But but mentally, even though they know things have changed, them niggas still come home expecting exactly what they left. That's why men stay hung up on the same girls. That's why men still come around when they get out. The first thing they want to do is see who's still hanging on the block and who not. It's not that they want to be engaged in it, but they're expecting for things to still be exactly how they were. When that man came home and this is my first Christmas, the last thing that's crossing my mind, even though he should have considered her because she's a kid with a heart. You get what I'm saying? And that's real. But he wasn't worried about that. He was worried about what he had been missing all this time. And she's too young to understand it. She's too young to understand that because even though she's been abandoned, it's a different abandonment when you're in prison and you have to be on your own.
So is it my fault that if I go into Sonic and I ask them to make me pancakes because that's what I'm expecting y'all to make me to eat, and y'all keep telling me that all y'all got is hamburgers, I'm supposed to flip shit and act the ass, or do I go where I know where I can get my meal at? I'm so sorry that you're wanting to come home to some shit. and you know for a fact that shit has progressed without you being there because you made that conversation or made those comments.
I believe
before.
overall it's still Yandy's fault because overall you made decisions for
We've
everybody.
not taken nothing from Yandy or saying that Yandy is not wrong for doing what she did. She is dead ass wrong. But as a fucking adult, a grown ass man, you having negative energy towards a little fucking girl, you are pussy.
No, you're not a little girl when you fucking grown men at my house. You're not a little girl. That's what he. That's the gist
thing.
Of
her
it.
age don't have nothing to do with her mentality, sis.
I know, but that's not where this man. That's just man. Listen.
The thing is, Yandy signed up for it.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
in 1 minute,
up for it, he. I hate to say it, like yes, she kind of put that on him as well, but.
Right,
that's
so
your
she
wife.
Stole that moment from both of them.
Yeah, she made it uncomfortable for everyone else.
Exactly.
And so now we're upset about how everyone else is responding to the discomfort this one person caused. Why do I have to deal with that?
But why does she have to get that energy? I didn't do shit but get fucking adopted.
Because you told me you ain't no telling what went down in their household that could have went in that tell all but don't nobody. This is a real street nigga at the end of the day. You tell me you gonna rat on me, you tell me you gonna put my business out, it's my job to believe your ass.
Niggas kick you with rats every day, B.
Not in DC no more.
It's not even about him going to jail.
Clearly, that's how he got caught up.
It's not even about.
So he's not gonna come out and want to deal with shit like that again.
Telling on them on some
saying,
legal stuff. It's about basically exposing their childish, probably petty, negative ways. Who they really are.
She said that Yandy kept leaving her to go and do shit, and looking at all the shit that Yandy wrapped up in, fucking trying to march for Martin Luther King basically, on 9 shows. You left me. Thank you. So stop. So you don't get to fucking come out of jail after I done put in hella work while you was gone with your kids and tell me that I'm not fucking welcome because I said some shit out of anger. Fuck you.
Yeah, and then that's
fuck you, son.
She made that decision.
That's lame.
It's a fucked up situation. All of it is
one-sided. You stole that man.
Like you don't get to tell that girl that she can't be frustrated with this shit.
No, we're not saying that she can't.
A little bit of normalcy. He came home.
Hold on, listen. I thoroughly understand why Infinity is hurt and why she's upset. But the thing that even though Infinity does understand what she did was wrong and she apologized for it, she knows what she did is wrong. It still doesn't stop the fact that you did it. And when you fuck up trust, something like this is a teachable moment for her. You can't just fuck up people's trust like that and feel like just because you said you're sorry, it's gonna be okay, because a lot of stuff could be affected behind it, especially. Dylan, you're not a regular civilian walking around on the block from your mama house no more. Now you're Yandy Smith's daughter. You have to do things a different way.
Keep in mind, Yandy adopted this girl while she was already grown. It's not like this was a little girl who grew up in his household.
What was she like? What, 15?
You're taking a
16?
Teenager, the hardest years to really even get to somebody.
To groom her, yeah.
You're taking her in, doing all this stuff, having all these expectations. Then you have me watching your kids while I'm literally your babysitter. But not even that. When your husband decides to come home, it's just so easy for you to complain to him about me and because this time last year, me and her were beefing and she showed up and she didn't even talk to me. Like, you doing all that, painting this picture like she just disturbing your peace, as Yandy said. Is it wrong that I feel like she was
definitely wrong for that statement?
She said that, and like Sierra said, yeah, you wrong because you adopted that girl, and that's like with any child. Yeah, you got to work through that. But it's the fact that now y'all want to take,
because we're not gonna act like teenagers don't cause problems.
Okay, we're gonna get you an apartment and pay for it for 2 months. We're also not gonna act like teenagers don't be going through some shit. Like, she's 19. Yeah. What job y'all know where you could go get today and be able to afford an apartment in Atlanta?
Like, come on.
That's another thing that I thought about.
And then 2 months rent. Oh, okay.
Right. That ain't shit.
Yeah. And that's why she said, I have enough money saved up where I could just move out on my own. I don't need that from y'all. Like the girl said, I don't want y'all money. Yeah. I want y'all love. And it's the fact that that's why it's messed up. Because it's not even like y'all tried to work it out to where now that he's home, he really don't even know the girl. This is a stranger to him. And Yandy, you made this decision. You adopted her. So it's not like you just took her in and you could put her out. You legally adopted this girl. So y'all have to work on that. It's not like you can't just throw her away because, that was fun.
Now, this is something that
not to mention, if you really felt like this girl was going to post some shit about you. I don't know if everybody's aware.
Cut the phone off.
But Instagram and all this other shit, literally, you can type from point A to Z about what's going on. You don't have to write a fucking book in order to expose a motherfucker. Not to mention, I don't know if everybody knows about how you go about book writing, but first of all, you have to complete something that somebody is willing to publish and put money behind. So I'm just trying to figure out how they really thought she was finna mastermind they whole downfall. Like, first of all, Yandy, you ruined your career with your own mouth.
I have a question though. I was under the impression that Infinity was she was in school, right? She's in college?
She was in school. And getting ready to go to college. So you're talking about a high schooler. You beefing with a high schooler.
No, but she was away at school. She's already in college.
She's 19 right now.
She's getting ready to go to college. That's what Yandy said. She's in college right now.
Right. So she's
that
in
means
college.
that she was in high school or in the last years of high school when she got adopted.
What's the point of her moving back home? In the first place, if she's already away in college.
My sister moved back home.
Already there. But like the girl wants, she says she don't want to be isolated. She's been abandoned all her life.
She wants family around.
You talking about somebody who hasn't had anybody. I don't feel comfortable around all these motherfuckers. I don't know. I would rather be here. Not to mention all this COVID shit that's going on. Clark Atlanta has over 900 students that don't have nowhere to live. Stop fucking playing.
And some people
you don't do that shit
some
to
people
kids.
Aren't compassionate.
You don't do that shit to people, period.
Some people just, but you
don't do that shit to people, period.
He has no relationship with this girl to be wrong. Yandy,
you don't have to have a relationship with people to know how to treat them. Right. Treat people with some type of respect or care,
or try to get to know her. You
like, damn,
Yandy complaining about her.
Well, she wasn't doing all that last season when it was just them, when it was just her in the mirror and the other little baby. You weren't complaining about that girl then, but because she was dating somebody that you didn't agree with because of what they were doing with their lifestyle, and as a mom, as her mom, you have the right to not be happy with who they date. It's gonna be plenty of times when moms don't necessarily agree with who you fucking with. But am I gonna fucking abandon you and tell you to get the fuck out? Yeah. Nah, because if I'm the adult, as an adult, I'm gonna take control of the situation. I'm not going to leave you.
But that's not why she had to get out. She had to get out because she was fucking grown ass men in my house. Like, you were doing things that I did not allow. You are taking in someone from a foster situation. And not to say that all foster kids are coming from fucked up situations, but that's 90% of the children that are being adopted. They're coming from broken homes. Correct. So you're dealing with some shit. Yeah. So if this is the case and this is what you're doing, I'm going to fucking correct it. Yeah. You don't just leave people to the fucking wayside. You came and got me. That's like me coming to get you and take you to a party with me. And as soon as we get there, a nigga hit me up the fuck, I gotta go. I'm your ride. You don't know nobody here. I'm the reason why you here.
They're like taking a trip to
California. Like, man, hell no.
Yeah. On the other side of the country.
And I just fucking leave you. Cause somebody else hit me up.
You're right.
No, that's not okay.
It's fucked up all the way around.
Now, and we're not taking away from the fact that Yandy is the wrongest motherfucker in the situation. She's the wrongest motherfucker in the situation because you've affected, like you said, two different people's lives. And I'm not trying to compare me doing my little bit to whatever the fuck this nigga went through, because no, it's not the same. But at the same time, you have to realize, like, yes, your wife made a fucked up decision when you were away. Now, this is a conversation that y'all need to have. This is something y'all need to hash out together. And whatever decision y'all need to make, it need to be on one accord. But you can clearly see that he has taken his hands all the way off of this shit.
Because it can go bad. That shit can really go bad.
And we're not saying that it can.
And you don't want to deal with that shit.
But at the same time, you like to mistreat somebody or to just be like, oh, I'm not going to deal with it. It could go bad. But it could be great. You don't fucking know. All you going off of is this girl having a moment where she was upset at Yandy doing some whack shit to her, which we know Yandy to do. Kimbella has made it very clear. And then also highlighted that this bitch only got this girl for publicity. She said that shit. That's why her and Kimbella fell out. So it ain't like this is something new that we just now hearing. Yandy is the fat-eyed opportunist of the world. We know that already. We're aware of that. So this was another opportunity for you to, I adopted a baby. She going to live with me. She going through some shit. Her mother mistreats her. Blase, blase. You gave her a whole backline, her whole story. To come to this season, and now your man home. Now you learn the stipulations. Oh, shit, one of them got to go. I'm not going to get rid of my nigga. I'm going to get rid of her.
And that's even talking about the apartment shit. That should have been the first thing that happened when you found out about that. Mm-hmm. You should have went ahead and told her, "Hey, look, we gonna have to get your apartment. You can come over during the day and shit, but when the folk come check the house, you gonna have to deal." That's what I'm talking about. The preparation. Yandy didn't prepare. It's like she didn't.
But it's not even. They never even had a moment where y'all sat down. Cause why you want to work on therapy after I leave out the house? Why aren't we doing this right now? To figure out what's the issue or work through it. So
yeah, man.
Versus we gonna put you out, but then we gonna work on therapy though.
That's fucked up.
No.
All of it is.
And then it like you watched him bring up the conversation. Okay, we're gonna go talk to her about it now. Let's go ahead and do it. And then when it got too heavy, I'm not equipped to deal with this type of blase blah. Like we should have known. We should have known. The way you let Judy run your motherfucking life, we should have known. If Judy don't tell you what to do, you don't know what to do.
I don't even think he wanted nothing to do with the situation in its entirety.
He don't want nothing to do with that man.
If it were up to him, that
girl,
situation probably
speak the fuck on it.
He don't want nothing to do with it.
Because for a nigga to look me in my face after I done held you down for the long time that you done been locked up, for you to look me in my motherfucking face and tell me you don't know what you'll do.
No. That nigga didn't even lie.
He just straight out. And then on the show, oh yeah, we talked about it. We got through it. No, nigga, you don't get to tell me that you don't know what you would do in a situation like that. That's not how this works.
Especially after you saw what I did for you, and the fact that you knew we went through the experience. You saw how I reacted, and now somebody's giving you a hypothetical, and it's I wouldn't know.
Oh, you won't know.
What?
I'm sorry.
I could see if you didn't know, but we just went through years of you being in prison.
This is our situation.
Having to provide for the family, the kids, making sure there's money for when you do come back home and you don't know. That's crazy.
And the most you can do is be mad about the fact that there was a couple times when you called and sent emails and I wasn't available.
Because I'm out here working. Yandy's not... Yandy don't have a 9 to 5.
She moved.
She's a reality figure.
So that's what I'm saying. Who fault is it that you thought you was gonna come home to the same shit? You thought I was gonna be sitting in the same position? You think Gucci was mad at Keisha for doing the shit that she was doing, making the moves she was making? Hell fucking no. And when he got home, he fucked her, and they had their own fucking baby. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, your wife didn't move correctly. And from what Jim Jones has said, from what Chrissy has said, Kimbella, anybody she's touched has made it clear that she does not handle business well. And when you bring it to her attention, she gets confrontational and want to start pulling up bullshit and personal stuff. So wow. Infinity gonna do the same thing.
And that's why Sierra kept it real with her and told her. Sierra didn't sugarcoat nothing when they had that.
Oh, wow.
She told her she was wrong. And she told her that you decided to adopt her, so
move along.
It's your responsibility to deal with.
You sat your ass on national television and told all of Jim Jones' business about how his deals and this, that, and the third. You did all of that. And now you worried about somebody having to tell all book on you. Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah. I don't know.
And say what you want to say. And I don't know this man. I don't know it to be true. But from what I heard, they said Mendez gave a little bit of information his goddamn self. That was floating around for a little while. So for a rat not to want to hang with a rat, somebody, it was some information out said he had a goddamn tail and snout his damn self.
I don't know.
This nigga's with the same charges he had that ain't at home right now.
I know what the road do to folks. You come back without a heart sometimes. You come back
we
not
all
giving a
got
fuck.
somebody that's done been down in the dip and then fucked up and come back and they all out of sorts and shit. But at the same time, they wife and went out and adopted no motherfucking body they can't have a conversation with and all this other shit. So being locked up or going to jail, it's just not. It's not giving.
I mean, it's just plain and simple. He just don't want nothing to do with the situation.
Okay, so let's stop using jail.
I'm just saying, but I'm telling you though, that's what happened though. Like that's literally what happened.
The only difference is the fact that she did that shit while he was locked up. I don't feel like there would be much of a difference if she did the shit while he was there. He just does not seem interested in raising nobody else's kids. So I don't feel like the jail thing makes a difference.
You just expect it to come back to what he left.
And whose fault is that?
Andy's.
You went to jail and when?
But not even
I don't even have the same ass that I had when you was with me at
everybody
that time.
had to adapt.
Yeah.
She had to adapt to raising kids and providing for a family while you was in jail.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's no effort.
None.
He has no compassion
from him.
in
and that's
situation.
why it's just like
because he doesn't want to deal with it at all.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So whether he was locked up or not, I don't feel like he was going to be invested. We got kids. Yeah.
Well, the reason I keep bringing up him being locked up because that's what caused it to blow. The Christmas photo. That's what caused it to blow. His first Christmas with his kids. That's what caused it to blow. And they took a photo. They invited Infinity. Infinity chose not to come.
I wonder why.
She chose not to come. They invited her. She chose not to come. No, she didn't even have a reason for it. She just said she didn't want to come. She said she didn't know that they were taking photos.
Child.
She said she thought it was just family dinner.
The shit had hit the
she
fan
didn't know
before that Christmas photo.
But even if it was a family dinner, why wouldn't you want to be there? So clearly she didn't want to be there.
She didn't want to be there. But okay, cool.
Because she possibly didn't feel comfortable being around a nigga who don't want me there.
Right, but then even if
I don't want to eat ham with you and you don't fucking like me.
But dog, even if that's the case, you didn't want to be there. Why blow up about a picture being taken? Because that's what caused it. When the photo was taken, you was like, I always get left out. That's why I'm not in this photo.
I'm blowing up because 1 minute as my foster mother,
but you didn't want to be
I'm
there.
your family.
That's confusing.
Why would I want to be anywhere where I'm not being
about a
treated?
Picture that you didn't want to be there to take?
Because that's the reason why.
That's what kids do.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but they're not thinking about this shit. Yandy was selfish because Yandy should have at least reached out to the girl.
This is why they say, I hate to say it like this. I was gonna say it earlier, and I don't want to compare a child to a pet, but this is why they say don't go get a little puppy. You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't gonna train it.
You know what I'm saying? They say go to the adoption center and do all that shit the right way. Because if you go get a little dog, it's like buying a motherfucker from the store. 2-3 months, you don't care no more. Mm-hmm. And that just puts another spirit out into the world that don't have nobody to care for it. Mm-hmm. And that's literally what happened. Yandy did.
Yeah.
And y'all put that shit and then amplified it because y'all on TV. And it seems like the only conversations y'all have is on TV. And that's fucked up.
That's something that the little girl pointed out.
I'm not going nowhere where I'm going to feel the slightest bit of tension. I'm just not that type of bitch. I don't want to put myself in a situation where there's any little bit of
catty behavior
because I know me.
I'm not gonna be able to make my tongue bleed.
It only takes that little grain of salt for you to just that much for you to make me, and I'm going to fuck off.
Yeah, my tongue.
That's it for me. So why would I want to be anywhere where I feel that there is the slightest bit of tension? This shit happened way before that fucking photo. So why would I want to fly all the way there to your family that you made very clear is your family? That's why she spazzed on the photo. Because you make it very clear that I'm not your family. And I feel like he made that very clear, especially when he first came home. I made that very clear that this girl, you adopted her. She don't got nothing to do with me. So even the harmless little, I'm gonna post a picture of my family. This is my photo. This is what blah blah blah. It to her, it felt like a dig. And the last thing you're gonna be able to do is tell the motherfucker how they should feel about some shit, especially in this situation. Yandy was wrong as fuck, and she's caused issues on each side in her marriage and also with her relationship with her adopted daughter. Because one moment you care, you invested, you want to know this and the third, and the next moment you kicking her the fuck out, tell her you gonna pay her rent for 2 months, and she need to find her own way. That girl literally does not look like she's in any position to need money. Lace front, nails,
and I can't say this.
She said this.
I am not an advocate for pushing your children out early. Like if you,
only we do that.
I'm not an advocate for that. Like
only our people do that shit.
I'm okay with my child staying at home until they're 22, 23 years old. You got to learn. Right. Like you got to learn how to pay bills. Like you got to learn how to be you. It's just so much to learn. And kids, they think that once they're done with high school, they just grown and can do whatever, and they have so much more to learn. Like I want to be able to teach my kid before I push them out.
Which is why I said she's still a child.
Yeah. I agree.
So
I agree, but we also know the black community. You act grown, we're gonna treat you like you're grown. We're not gonna sit here and act like that don't happen every day.
So who need to do the work to change then?
We just not gonna sit here.
So who needs to do the work to change?
Oh, we gonna talk about it briefly, just real quick. Just real quick.
That's why I didn't want to touch on it, because it's like that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
That shit's fucked up. We can't even get to our last two. Look.
No, go ahead.
No, because I don't want you to be behind, child.
Yeah.
No, that's why I did want to speak on it, because that is very. We've been talking about this. That girl knows she was wrong for that shit. Like Kimbe said, you have affected 2 people. You've affected two hearts, and 2 heads,
I think I'm more on
drugs.
No more. I think I'm more on Infinity and Mendici's side, only because we cannot be upset with them about how they're responding to a situation that neither one of them volunteered to be in. And by that, I mean just the discomfort of it and how their emotions are responding to it. Like, sometimes when people respond to shit how they feel, you can't, like one time me and you got into it, right? And you was like, you said X, Y, Z. And I was like, but that's how I felt. Like, I never deterred away. As many times as you asked me, I kept saying, but that's how I felt. To the point where the more I said it, the more you got it. Like, damn, I could be mad about what was said, but I can't be upset because that's truly how this person felt. You get what I'm saying? And their response is just coming off of how they're feeling right now, the both of them.
And
so what about her?
Were you shunned?
When she
put
had
out
that moment when Infinity had?
Did I get rid of you? Did I get rid of you?
I almost got beat up.
And you almost got beat up because of what?
I was crying.
Because of what? What did you say? Because you didn't
I felt like I would,
that's why I got upset because that was never what was gonna take place.
Correct.
And even what you telling me that's how you felt,
yeah,
I didn't say, all right, well, fuck it, you got to go. That never took place. I understood where you were coming from.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
And I tried to meet you. He's not doing that though.
No, you making my point. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not so upset with Mendices or Infinity because both of their reactions. What Infinity did, like Kimberly said, one she did. She's a child. She responded
pretty much like you saying. Every reaction has a reaction.
Every action has a reaction. We could say they're wrong for it, but literally when shit get thrown at you, your initial reaction to that shit is literally it's gonna be exactly how it made you feel. It's gonna be how it made you feel. So that's why and then y'all know me, I see shit from boom, 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 boom. And I don't just look at it from boom. I be looking at it from everybody, like how everybody feeling. And it's just fucked up. Everybody got thrown into some shit.
Yandy, go to hell.
Sorry, Andy. She sent you to hell this episode.
Please go to hell. Edges or edgeless. Please go to hell. Moving on. Scrappy and Bambi, of course, another love and hip hop bullshit. She made it very clear that she was not happy with the way that things were going in their relationship. She stated that she told Scrappy that she did feel as though they should get a divorce. He been saying it all season. Hell, him and Safari keep having, I'm gonna get divorced, you get divorced, I'm gonna get divorced too. They're going back and forth with it. I don't know who's gonna get a divorce first. They both working real hard. But Bambi made it very clear that she just didn't feel like she was getting the adequate help at home. And then they went into a whole spiel about who did what for who, and that's when it's too messy. Girl, because who the fuck is keeping up with receipts on who doing who for whatever?
Other than people that want to be petty.
Exactly. So no. So Scrappy, we understand that you got your little song. I ain't heard it. But clearly it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Where in the UK?
Girl, it's somewhere underground. I haven't heard it. It's a song. It's a song. The song with him and Safari. Something about what's the song with him and Safari?
I don't even know a Safari song.
Yes, girl. Let me see if I can find it. If I play it, we gonna get bland.
Not even this.
We can't play it.
He hasn't.
Safari and Scrappy got a song.
Scrappy hasn't put out no music.
Okay,
we gotta listen to it. Scared I ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like Scrappy since That's Her.
Scrappy has not put out good music since.
That's Her.
I think I can't.
What year was that? 09? 10? What year was that, Kim Bay?
I can't.
That's Her.
I cannot find it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not even out though.
You don't remember that song, Milan?
That's what I'm saying. What? That's her. Oh, that's him.
That's her. That's her. That's her. That was the last song. Scrap. Hit us with.
I don't know why you almost made me sing.
She knows she bad.
Nah, that shit sound the same, child.
That was around that same era. So yeah.
But the Rich Kids era, I was in middle school when that happened. So that's her. Was 05, 06?
No. That's her? No, I'm thinking 07, 08, 09. Find it. That's her.
Not if it's around Rich Kids time.
Rich Kids? What, baby, I'm 30. I wasn't in middle school when Rich Kids
You talking about the Hit Them All ball, that's around the same time.
No.
What you call them?
Telling you, I had just had my daughter. It was my brother ringtone. I told him to shut it off. It woke Tracy up one time.
That's her song?
That's her, that's her, that's her. Ooh, she knows she bad. She knows she bad.
I didn't even know this was him. That's the crazy part.
Girl, me, that's what I said, child.
That was the last one. That's
Okay,
what I'm trying to
Ghost
tell
Check.
you.
Bless his heart.
Girl, look. Okay, Ghost Checks.
That was the last one.
Yeah, you're like, but now that's what I'm saying. Like, so now since that was so long ago, 2010, we 2021. That's what 11 years. So now it's like, I'm popping.
Yeah, that's
Is he?
last song.
That's what I'm saying.
Was
Like,
never like a huge artist though. He's
but in his time
in Atlanta, but he was never really like went like a
like
big
worldwide.
global,
I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
Like on some Lady
he
Gaga
always
shit.
stayed.
He made it
like,
to 106
in
Park
that
one
one
time.
bubble.
Hold up.
You don't want to be scared in the street. Mouth full of blood and soul full of heat. Yeah. How you gonna act hard as hell when you know damn well you want to feel the chill? He made it to 106
He
with
did
that
put
one.
the pause on a few records, but that's what I'm saying. So now that you got your little gumption going, you got you a song, you want to be out and about in the mix, but you also forget that you are not 18 anymore. You're not running with crime mob and them and with no responsibilities.
Yeah,
But not even that, you're a dad. You don't need to be in the studio.
That's what I'm
all
saying.
night.
You got kids. You have to adjust. You have to make changes.
You need to
with
find
them.
other business
You got to
ventures.
do
It's
it.
over. The
you
music
got to
career
do
is
it.
over.
I don't want to say it like that because I feel like you should always be able to pursue your dreams, but you have to make adjustments in order to.
But he's also been in this industry long enough that if you stay exiled for a really long time, it's definitely hard to come back because music changes.
Right.
You have to stay relevant. We love Jay-Z. Why? Because even if he pop out just once that year on someone's track, that is him being relevant. He stays in our mind. Beyonce has not come out with an album in years. But when she hit that shine, all of a sudden we like, oh, she's still relevant. Like you don't. It's like you the Tin Man when you come back out all these years. It's literally been 11 years since your last track. You're putting. That's what Bambi's saying. You're the Tin Man. I'm putting oil in your joints. You're not blowing up.
I feel it.
We don't know the song, and we be in everybody's business here on Debate Bay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
telling
telling
you. I'm just saying,
you.
I can understand why he's feel like he got to be out there on the grind. I'm older. Like you saying, niggas don't know who I am.
Find
so I got
other business ventures.
I feel that. I do.
Rashida was smart. Marry Me
Girl.
was not shit. She found other things. She did the I'm so bossy.com. Then she opened her own boutiques. Then she did the restaurants. Like, come on. Other stuff.
Crest is an upscale rainbow.
Agreed. But what I'm saying is she found another venture.
Period.
That's music wasn't it. You just find something else. Just find something else. Cause you fussing at me, your pregnant wife, about how you out here making shit shake, and I'm trying to be a supportive wife and not tell you that you washed up when you really are. Woo! You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. Let's be clear.
Turn me into a sticker.
I don't think she was saying it was like
Okay, all right.
It's like you don't want to
say that.
be out.
If you know Bambi, I watched her from Basketball Wives to Atlanta. She's the most shadiest of all shades. She is shady. She's just learned how to be nice, nasty. Go back and watch it again. I bet you watching her tell her husband that you washed up. Help me with these kids.
She's saying, I don't have no help. And it's because you out all night.
My dear.
Because you're out all night not doing anything, though. So even if you're in the studio, you're in the studio doing what? Yeah. I met y'all at a cabin party after a studio session. What are we talking about here?
But that too, Bambi. Why are you confused about your husband?
Kimberly, put me out.
You knew who you was marrying.
True.
This is the lifestyle he was living before you came.
That's why I said I see it from both sides. Yes, I need help. Yes, I need you to be here. I would love for you to be here. You need to recognize that. But you also have to remember that you did get involved with the artist. Yeah. But we're not going to act like Erica D didn't try to lay the law and tell her that this nigga was not the bestest when it came to parenting. Look at this right here, Mona. What that say? Child support paid. On the reunion, girl.
What day is that? Because look at my phone, nigga, because we ain't got the same
look,
thing.
She did too. Okay, so look at my phone, Mona. What this say? Okay, well, what this say? Behind 3 months. Oh, okay. Like
even if he paid it in July, he was paying back pay.
Back pay.
That's what nobody understand.
The double up.
Not even that, Scrappy. What you was doing to be broke?
Because niggas felt like they was gonna be around for a minute and did not make investments. And Kimbe said these niggas had horrible deals because these niggas had horrible deals. Look at Crime Mob. Crime Mob wasn't the ass group. They just got shitty contracts. A lot of people aren't shitty artists. They just have shitty deals. And then you end up owing all of this shit. When you think you're supposed to be living life, now you own motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know what an advance is. You feel like they just being nice enough to give you some extra money. Now your shit ain't doing what it's supposed to do, and you looking stupid. Mm-hmm. So him and a few of them talking about broke like Jock. Jock got some shit under his fucking belt with his little bad ass son. But best of luck to both of them. Hopefully everything works out for them. It doesn't seem like anything that can't be a conversation, unlike Safari and Erica. They just need to leave each other the fuck alone.
Nah,
but Scrappy and
she said, "What you been good since he came back from New York? What you did? Gave him a whooping or something?"
Girl, nigga left his own baby shower. So I feel like they are they on a better track than other two. So hopefully they can figure it out. I mean, it just needs to be a conversation and compromisation.
And I know he loves Bambi.
He does.
He loves her.
He does. Because Erica was in that same seat Bambi was in with that ring on her finger.
Yeah, but
so in order for him to get to that point,
I watched him love Bambi differently.
Absolutely.
He loved her completely.
Him and Erica were very toxic.
They were very toxic. They were high school sweethearts. What made you think it wasn't going to be toxic? All
them
years of
my
hurt.
Nigga like me in high school.
All them years of hurt.
And we're nice to each other every day.
Liked you in high school. Liked you.
I'm sorry. I ain't like how you looked up like I'm lying. Okay, Mensendez, have my back.
Right.
Did you not learn anything? Damn. But anyway, last but not least, we finna talk about this shit and we finna do it because, Lord, we done kept my baby long. Shit.
It's my fault, y'all.
No, because
that Infinity
Milan, you
can
shit,
blame me.
That Infinity shit is real. That was a lot.
That was
a
lot.
But the Taliban takeover, I feel absolutely awful. I was introduced to the issue by the video of the plane where the people were trying to hop on that plane in order for them.
Yes.
But see,
like y'all don't think y'all gonna die?
That's what I said. But Kimbe, when he broke it down, I was like, oh shit. So it's like they'll stay last
hope.
If I'm gonna die, I mean,
I'm gonna try to get away. This motherfucker, right? So that was the last plane leaving. I guess that area in regards to.
No, that was the last way out of the country. That was the entire way out of the country. Like that was the last way out of Afghanistan altogether. Mm-hmm. The border had got taken over. Everything got taken over. It's just.
So there was no way else for people to be able to get to freedom besides that.
Take over in Mexico, and it's like that. But the entire fucking country, there is no government, there is no police,
nobody to come save you. Nothing.
There's nothing.
The own president fled. So
the president fucking fled. It's about to be crazy. It's 9/11 part 2.
It is, and Joe Biden said that he stands by his decision to remove our troops from over there, which. I do kind of understand it ain't our beef, so stay out of it. But like Milan said, we've been over there for how long?
Made it our business, so now
they doing a yandy.
We did a yandy.
Hello, we definitely
it's
did.
Been our business since 9/11,
and now we want to try to leave Infinity, Comcast, whatever. We want to lead them where they at.
But who's all in cahoots now? Someone else is in cahoots with them. I saw it. I think it's China and who else?
I must say, ain't no China, ain't no way China.
Whoever,
ain't no way, boy.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
But it's just like it's almost like I mean we're already in our own crisis here.
Hello,
you get what I'm saying? It's just like we go over there to go save them. Like who's to say that our people won't be able to come back? Like
I feel real. Like that part on Friday. Come over there and make beef with them. I gotta live here.
For real.
Like, you go home, I gotta live here. Like, no, like, for real.
Health wise, like that would be the best for us to send all our people over there and then allow them to come back.
Aren't we still in debt to China?
Yeah, we've been in debt to China forever.
So it's like if they was to team up,
they could
just wipe us out.
I honestly the way that I felt about this was more so about the women. Because you already know that culture does not really look at women as human. They don't.
Now, hear me out. I don't want to get us canceled or nothing. But after Milan pointed out that there were no women in the videos, I started looking, and last night, I didn't really go to sleep. So last night I was looking at a bunch of Taliban stuff. There were no women, and I could not find a woman in none of those videos. Now there are other videos that have women in them, but I showed you before how they pull clips from different shit and make it look like that's from the event that's going on, and I couldn't find that to match up. So I don't know.
Where are the women?
I don't know.
Everybody's like, they sold them out to the Taliban.
No, seriously.
And
what can you do?
Hiding. Who knows? They probably.
Hopefully they are, because, like I said,
But
several reports about young girls already being married off.
Where are the men to protect the women?
They not. They don't look at women. They don't look at women as
they don't look
at
protect. Yeah, they don't.
Women are items. You are here to be fucked and to feed me and to have my kids.
And that's it.
That's it. So, like, I feel horrible thinking about this shit. Like, I feel awful for the men there too. I feel awful for the residents.
The children.
But the women especially, like, especially girls, like young girls, like, their safety is at risk. And I feel awful because they don't have any reinforcements. Like,
nobody to save them.
Like, that's
they can't even tell a man no if a man's trying to climb up on top of them young girls.
You can't do shit, and it's sad. Like, it's scary as it is.
It's the Handmaid's Tale in real life.
No, it really is. It really is.
Legit what it is.
And for us to have been involved for this long, and then now all of a sudden we like, child, white refrigerator. Go get you a home.
I really feel like this shit gonna pop off something crazy, especially with it being the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
It is. It definitely is. That's definitely been a part of the conversation too. Like,
it's about to happen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. But they, girl.
They do weird shit, like send videos of them chopping off.
Girl, we talked about this shit yesterday. Like,
I'm telling you, I kind of understand why Joe, like, listen, remember last time we sent them over there, they sent us video of them chopping off folks' heads off.
But everything was good, though. Like,
real. No, it wasn't when they was chopping off folks' heads.
Back then, but I'm saying they found a way where, okay, Americans was out there, but the people were safe. People were able to,
can't afford no more chops.
About that too, right? So apparently, one of the big issues and problems with us being over there was we ain't had no supplies, like none. There was no. They working off the minimum of what you really would need, what you think a nigga would have out at war. Like,
right.
Nigga barely got any bullets.
These folks over here ready for war. We knew that. These folks over here ready for war.
We knew that.
And that's what
we knew that. That's one of the things that the military be saying.
We don't really know what they've been doing. Them motherfuckers could have been over there for the last 20 years.
Those people are so secretive.
Like a motherfucker. We talking about we ain't got enough bullets just for regular little blockades.
The amount of the type of weapons that they have.
Hello.
We couldn't even imagine. I mean, we literally like this shit is crazy for real.
We went over there looking for weapons of mass destruction. Let's not forget that.
Yeah,
and we never found them. So.
Never. Maybe that was like the
reason why.
What is it?
Like us fucking with Japan. They got a bomb that could knock out the whole West Coast. Like, no.
Ain't nobody fucking with Kim Jong fat ass.
Nobody got time.
That's North Korea, baby.
Oh, sorry.
Is he?
I thought he was dead.
That nigga ain't dead.
No, remember he
died.
Who died?
He died, then came back to life.
No, I thought that was the brother.
No, Kim did.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't even know my way around the goddamn map, so let me just shut the fuck up.
Haven't seen or heard from him.
You could have told me that in the credits. You ain't have to blast me out on the damn show.
I wonder, seriously, where is he?
No, he's not dead.
Something happened to him though. I remember that.
I think he didn't die, or he went to I say he died and came back, but I think he had went into a coma.
I think he faked his death or some shit. Wasn't that the story? I don't know, but I knew his big ass was alive.
Something really bad happened, and then people started doing this stuff, and then they said, "Oh, he woke up," and then you never heard nothing else after that. So it's like, what really took place?
The world is going haywire. And
definitely,
if you don't know the Lord, no, for real, the world.
Girl, I almost started singing. Girl, shut up. We are not.
It's a new season.
Oh, that's yours.
Come on down to the. It's a new day.
I was welcome into.
Period.
Into this broken vessel.
Come on down. If I'm talking to you, like, sir.
Everybody close your eyes and just raise your hand and say, I do. Like, I ain't going to turn around and hear you saying I do.
Who knew?
Who do? Who giving their life to Christ today?
Who look? Ooh, your mama. Your mama getting saved.
My mama got saved before, too.
Period. Okay.
Last Sunday and the Sunday before that. I don't know what happened.
But God, you know,
hold a hand down.
Look, you go down to fellowship hall, they give you that little thank you for joining Curtis for $20.
Don't forget the punch and the cookies.
And the cookies. This for the folks that's joining. I'm giving my life to Christ.
I'm giving my life to Christ.
I want to meet Jesus.
You accepted the Lord as
shit. Like, we got baptized.
As your Savior.
These donuts for everybody. Fuck you saying? Hell no. I mean, we used to get in trouble for eating all the rest of the leftover communion breads.
I used to drink all the juice.
That's what I'm saying. We used to get in trouble. That's supposed to represent the body of Christ and the blood of
But
Jesus.
it ain't. Y'all can't go to the store and get some more. This ain't here blood.
First of all, for some people that's all not, we don't want to do anything demonic, eating bodies and drinking blood. But okay, honey, we ain't gonna get into it. That's another conversation for another girl. That's another conversation for another day. But anyway, we thank y'all for fucking with us, bro.
Absolutely.
Apparently the world is going to hell. So get your shit together. Pay back that damn PPP. No, anyway. All right, so we thank y'all for fucking with us, bro. Of course, celebrities always going through some bullshit. Same time, same place. The rundown on all the hell that these motherfuckers be putting themselves through and us having to read this shit. But you know your girls going to talk about it and give you the tea and their opinion and point of view on the bullshit. Celebrity bullshit, that is. We thank y'all for joining us once again. Season 2, episode 1.
Okay.
Of celebrity bullshit and more to come.
Oh, they done came in the building. They done came in the building. They done came.
Once again,
y'all
Milan
ain't J. Paul's
refused to be.
Y'all are not J. Paul ghetto.
What?
Shit, come on. Are you like, y'all went with us shooting in the gym?
Let me stop. Girl, okay, let me stop. We're saying we different now. We never got on this stage and threw that ass.
I did, in front of the mirror.
Okay. We thank y'all for joining us, bro. We finna get too much of our life away.
Ace, open the back door. It's hot.
Thank y'all for joining us, bro. Season 2, episode 1 of Celebrity Bullshit. Head down in charge. Looking down for Tiny, Hot and Father 88, aka Milan. Whichever rolls off the tongue better. We love y'all. Thank y'all for fucking with us. We out. This motherfucker giving up all the secrets.
Ace, open the back door. It's hot. You know it is.
It's hot as fuck.
And Ace, you know they finna shoot in here.
It's hot as fuck.
And Ace, we know you burned the spot down. We know you did it.
Ooh, it's hot as fucking hell.